Welcome back everyone to Deep Dive. I'm Rana Asif today. We're analyzing a significant period of strategic recalibration for Pakistan, examining its geopolitical and economic posture from 2024 through the outlook for 2026. This is a story of evolving partnerships, internal challenges, and a search for balance in a complex region. We'll break it down objectively, focusing on policy and outcomes. As 2024 drew to a close, Pakistan's strategic position was defined by multi-dimensional pressures. Economically, the nation grappled with significant challenges, including a high debt burden, pressure on foreign exchange reserves, and inflationary trends. These internal fiscal dynamics were a primary focus for policymakers. Externally, its relationships followed established patterns but were under review. Long-standing partnerships, like the strategic cooperation with China under the CPSE framework and economic ties with Gulf nations, remain central. However, a changing global landscape prompted a reassessment of its diplomatic and economic outreach to ensure national interests were optimally served. 2025 marked a notable shift towards a more diversified and pragmatic foreign policy approach. This wasn't a rejection of old allies, but an expansion of options. Facing economic headwinds, Pakistan actively engaged with international financial institutions while seeking to broaden its investor base. There was a renewed emphasis on attracting foreign direct investment into sectors like technology, energy, and infrastructure from a wider set of partners. The relationship with China deepened in areas of technical and trade cooperation. Simultaneously, efforts to maintain constructive, balanced ties with Western nations continued, focusing on areas of mutual interest like trade and regional stability. New or revitalized dialogues with regional powers like Turkey and Russia gained traction, particularly in defense technology and energy. Internally, security operations continued with a focus on stability. The situation in neighboring Afghanistan remained a key factor influencing border security policy and regional diplomatic outreach. Pakistan's role in regional security dialogues became more active as it sought to position itself as a factor for stability. Looking ahead to 2026, Pakistan stands at a consequential juncture. The effectiveness of its multi-vector strategy will be tested. The primary challenge remains internal, translating diplomatic outreach into tangible economic stability. Key tests will include managing debt obligations, implementing structural economic reforms to encourage growth, and attracting sustainable investment. Success here is crucial for long-term strategic autonomy. Externally, 2026 will likely focus on consolidating the partnerships nurtured in 2025. Key areas to watch include the advancement of CPAC's next phase projects, especially in industrial and technological zones, finalizing energy and restructure investment agreements with Gulf partners, deepening defense industry collaboration with partners like Turkey, and navigating the complex regional landscape, particularly relations with Afghanistan and India, with a continued emphasis on diplomatic channels. The ultimate goal appears to be transforming Pakistan's geographic position into a hub for regional trade and connectivity, leveraging partnerships for economic development. In summary, the period from 2024 to 2026 illustrates Pakistan's move from a period of concentrated challenge to one of active, pragmatic diversification. The strategy is clear: to avoid over-reliance on any single partner and to build a resilient network of economic and strategic ties. The coming year will be less about announcing new policies and more about the difficult task of implementation and delivering results that benefit economic stability and national security. What do you think are the biggest opportunities and obstacles for this strategy? Share your analytical perspective in the comments below. If you enjoyed this neutral, in-depth analysis, please like the video and subscribe to Deep Dive for more content on global geopolitics and economics. Thanks for watching.